I'm not picking it. I'm nursing it.
I'm nursing it for...
Your mic's not on, by the way.
God damn it. Okay. So where does it say to do this one? Where are we even? Yes, we're in Highlands. So is this one? Whoop. Can't zoom in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So apparently what's helpful is using the scope thingy to find it. And then when we interact with it, we get a little cutscene memory thing like we did on the other one. Let's go, Birdo. Oh boy. Wait, I want that. Give me that.
It's gone. Oh, wait. Huh? And it's gone. Oh.
No,
Where
fuck.
does it keep...
Oh my god, why is this so difficult?
It's giving you so many opportunities.
Shit. Now watch, we're gonna go back and it's gonna be gone. Because of this fucking cutscene. It's gonna despawn or something. Yes, I know, bad
I kind of
things.
hate that it gives you a cutscene for this every single time
Right?
it happens. Like, I get it.
They just make something happen and then fucking...
I get it.
Oh boy. Got it. Wait, no, I didn't get it. I swear to fuck.
Oh, look.
There. Perfect. Yay, I got it. And I'm very far from where I want to be.
Yeah.
Great. You know what?
You're like, you know what?
I'm just gonna go to this
back.
one. I'm just gonna go to this other one. Oh, and there was a Korok seed over there. Oh well. Fuck 'em. I don't need poop today.
I don't need poop ever.
That's why you get rid of it.
Yeah.
You don't need it. Some people, though. Some people are weird. I don't kink shame, but I will shame that one.
That's fair.
There are some kinks that must be shamed, because it's just like, that's... No, nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that.
Okay, so there's this one here.
But obviously somebody likes
Somebody likes it. Okay, so there's this one here. You know what? Fuck it. He's gonna be cold for a minute, because I want my goddamn glide suit.
You know what? Let him fucking freeze.
Right? There we go. That's better. Okay, so this one is... somewhere around here. There's a tier. It says there's a tier that's filled in. What? It's showing it like... around the shoulder area. Whoop. Maybe it's that thing? Alright, we're gonna try that. We'll see. So it looks like a teardrop shape that's filled in. Below me, bird.
Yeah.
What?
I got sucked into another round of Is This Normal?
Oh no. And the answer is always no.
It's always normal, but one of the replies to this one says, "Call the police." And I don't know if I want to go into this.
Probably not. Oh yeah, see, okay, so look, so see, this looks like a teardrop here on the right. The filled in teardrop is what we're looking for.
Oh.
Yeah.
For a second I thought that was his butt.
Right? Na, 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 na. Now we get to watch a memory.
Oh. I consent.
You're like, that's fine.
Ugh.
Like, just the one, or...
Well, if that's the problem, memory, then yes.
Well, there's apparently 10 of them, so...
Is
like a
he
cat.
a dog?
It's like a cat or a dog.
You're welcome. I mean, you're forgiven? Wait a minute.
For taking so long to accept your repeated invitations.
It's kind of
fucking hate you, and I'm an asshole.
It's kind of like that text my mom sent me. I forgive you. Forgive me for what?
The audacity.
Like, you want to talk about, like, instantaneous gaslighting.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, we're just going to go ahead and skip right to it.
Yeah.
Like, no discussion.
No pretext.
Nothing. You're just instant gaslighting.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You didn't say anything?
Nope.
Should have been like, for what?
Yeah. I'm trying to...
what for?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Yeah,
formulate...
well, I don't forgive you.
I'm trying to formulate a proper response.
Well,
so
throw
I'm
it
gonna
into chat GPT.
right.
Your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago. They must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife.
Oh my god.
Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage.
I'm not an expert, but that sounds like a backhanded compliment.
It is unfortunate.
What you trying to say?
Noble Zonai no longer grace this
You
world.
took that bitch for your wife. Is sort of unconventional, and it's really disappointing. I mean, sad that somebody doesn't have you around anymore.
And the peace it brings. These will endure for
I mean, if something were to happen to me, you know, like going dark side.
Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Well, you shouldn't. His future endeavors are not cute. Oh, I'm gonna leave already. I'm gonna leave you.
Go on.
And then I'll come back.
That's great.
I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions.
Oh, no shit? I couldn't tell by the way he was
Name,
slapping me with his words.
it gives me pause.
And all I can think of is that crab.
Of his evil nature. For that reason,
I know he's a dick.
and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him.
Is this like when the FBI says we knew about them for months?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
I don't know. Link would say otherwise at this point.
Right?
Seeing as you're all dead and or missing. And Ganondorf is on his dick.
Oh, it's a pensieve. I get it.
It's a what?
A pensieve.
What is that?
That's really funny if you're a Harry Potter fan.
What is that?
It's
I've seen all the movies, but is this like a book
pensieve
thing?
holds his memories.
Oh, is that what that thing's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that I was just always called it the memory ball. I don't know. Fuck.
Well, the books tell you.
Harry Potter and the
what it
memory
is,
ball.
But also, Dumbledore does say it in one of the movies.
Harry Potter and the memory ball. Okay, so there's that one there. Oh, okay, cool. So it puts them on the map.
I
So
knew
that way
it.
it doesn't tell you. Well, that's when you find them.
Knew it.
Only
Oh,
after you
after you
find
find
them. Yes.
That just clutters your map even. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yep.
So this one is apparently down here somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and get into get over here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna.
I was watching the original Ninja Turtle series. It's on Paramount. Mm-hmm. And it's the first episode where the Ventrinos come from Dimension X.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're oh Jesus, stop it. They when they're like running away because the two that are like on Krang's team, they send up the weather maker, and the cops are like chasing them, and Raphael's like sitting on the side of the van because they've like pimped it out and it's all turtles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like sitting on the side of the van and there's a bunch of cops out and God, I can't remember exactly what he says, but he says it so funny. He's like, seems like a rat must have told the coppers about us, meow. You know what really annoyed me about the Michael Bay movies?
Everything.
A, that Megan Fox is April O'Neil. That will never, ever sit right with me.
Yeah, no.
But also that they gave Raphael like a New York accent. When he doesn't have an accent any more than the rest of them on the show.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have accents, really. I mean, Michelangelo is a little more dude bro than the others.
Right.
But they don't have accents. And the other thing that annoys me is like
Well, they did that in the newer like cartoons too.
Right. But it's much more prominent in the Michael Bay movies. But also that in the movies, Michelangelo is shown to never be serious. And he's more than capable. He has many serious moments during the cartoons. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, Raphael is shown to always be serious. When he has moments like that, where he is funny and he is lighthearted.
Yeah.
And it's just like they took those personality traits to an extreme.
Right,
And
yeah.
it frustrated me.
I don't know.
Old man.
Show me where a light root is. I know. I already know how to do this.
I already know.
Literally all it's doing is showing me where light roots are. Sneaky river snail.
And it's, like watching the show, it's like all I want and all I wanted is just more of that.
What's that?
I didn't need those movies.
Right.
The original movies from the 90s are okay.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, the first one is responsible for one of the most like devastating realizations that you can make as a child, because these like the show started the year before I was born, but my brother was obsessed, and so of course I grew up, as a child watching the show with him. And so, we watched the show, and then we watched the first movie. And you remember the first movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the part where Raphael gets injured and they go out to the house, like in the country, and he's like in the bathtub and they're all very worried. And like as an adult, you can reconcile that while there are definitely things, especially, it's more common now that your heroes do die.
Except for
Godzilla. They wouldn't do it to them.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense to kill one of the turtles off.
Right.
In any permanent sort of way.
Until the last Ronin.
Well,
that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different thing. But so like that he's gonna recover, but as a child to see, especially because it was Raphael, he's the toughest one, and these are your heroes, and they always win, and they're indestructible. I remember going through that. And like as a kid, you are wondering, you're like, oh God, is he going to be okay? Is he going to make it? And he's hurt and he's incapacitated. And to have to like reconcile that your heroes are not infallible.
Right.
It was devastating to me.
Right.
I was absolutely just emotionally obliterated by that at that age. I remember just feeling so like, how can this happen?
Right. Why did I go to that one?
Not for funsies.
Wait, is that? Hold on a second. Is that a Skyview tower that I haven't unlocked yet, or is it this one way over here?
I think it might be that one.
It looks so close, though.
Yeah, but
Hang on,
it was sort of the same thing with the dragon, because I remember thinking like,
okay.
Yeah.
The fucking depth perception on that, I'm just like,
Right.
why is that so close and it's not on the map?
When you first landed on his back, I was like, wait a minute, are we not supposed to be here? But I saw the sword on his head. And then when you got to it, it was like, oh, okay, there, it's pinged. The other thing that I can really appreciate, first of all, or whatever point I'm on, some of the shots in that show, like for a cartoon done in the 80s, very cinematically, very like there's one shot in like the second or third episode where it's the camera is facing a puddle on the ground. And so it's like the sky view, but upside down. It was really pretty. Like they were ahead of their time. They fucking had it. They nailed it. But in the because there's only 3 seasons of the original cartoon. And all of the like interesting and fun villains that they packed into 3 seasons. You know, you had Shredder and you had the Foot and you had Krang and you had Muckman. And you had Mutagen Man, and you had Joe Eyeball.
Oh yeah.
And Bebop and Rocksteady, and it didn't feel like any of these things were abruptly introduced to you, at least not to me.
Right, like they all had like an origin story.
Right. And it's I'm rewatching. I'm only rewatching the first season, and it's been years since I've like really just sat down and rewatched all of this stuff. And my plan is to kind of chronologically rewatch everything up to where we are now, which is a little bit hard to reconcile as well because the storyline on how they became what they are is different from the cartoon to the movies, especially the Michael Bay movies.
Right.
Like I was watching the first few episodes with Spencer, and he was shocked that Splinter started out as a human. Because he does, and he gets turned when Shredder dumps the mutagen down the sewer system, and they all turn together more or less. And because Splinter was previously dealing with the rats, that's why he turned into one. And it's different in the movies. That's not how it happens.
Right.
And so it gets a little confusing when you're trying to reconcile the storylines.
Yeah. I just didn't like in the new one, like, they had to, like, shove it down your throat, like, that they were New Yorker kids.
Yeah.
Like, after, like, when they go, like, grocery shopping, or they come back, they're like, bacon, egg, and cheese, I'm walking here. I'm just like, don't fucking, like, we get it. Don't do that.
We never needed that.
Yeah. That looks nice.
Friend or foe?
Right?
Just kidding.
If not
It's a
friend,
platypus.
why not friend shaped?
Yeah.
I haven't fought a Molduga yet. I've seen one.
Yeah.
I've yet to fight one, though.
Why not?
Illuminati. Just like smiling. She's like, you want to go fight him, or? Because I don't want to do that.
Do you have any plans today? I was gonna go to the grocery store, so I'm kind of busy.
Right? I got yoga later, and
But you can cancel your Pilates, right?
I just can't right now.
I just got my nails done.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Fluck you. Fluck you. Platyply.
I'm a charging my laser.
How is that possible?
Was that not your plan? Are you not
I think that's
happy
the
about
baddies.
that?
I think that's probably the baddies talking.
Oh.
So brute force.
Motherfuckers. I'm gonna have to also be cunning.
He killed my sea monkeys.
I'm calling the Wicked Witch.
Wait, those weren't sea monkeys. Never mind.
No, those are just red flying monkeys.
Sea monkeys, they're all the same.
Land monkeys.
Land monkeys, air monkeys, fire monkeys, water monkeys.
Captain monkeys. When your monkeys combine,
Circus monkeys.
I am Captain Monkey. Oh my lord.
Memories have been added to the memories log.
Oh boy.
That's where I would put them.
Memories. I'm gonna let him go too, because I don't need you up my ass. Okay.
Oh, those are your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I was going to ask when you did that the first time, but I was obsessing over turtles, so I didn't.
Okay, so we got that one. We got that one. We got the other one is down here.
So, out of curiosity, from the beginning, because I'm assuming that you, like, it started out similar for you, like your obsession with them was like childhood. You grew up watching it.
Yeah.
So, was Donnie your favorite from the beginning? Or can you really remember? Because I can't really remember.
I don't really remember having a favorite.
Yeah, as a kid.
Just as a kid, you're just kind of amazed by all of it.
Right.
You're just like, this whole entire show is fucking incredible. Like,
yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
God, where the fuck am I? I guess this.
Because I was thinking about that too. I don't recall if I had a favorite. I know. I also, for a while, I thought my brother's favorite was Michelangelo because that was the Halloween costume that he had. But now I'm wondering, because his dad's mom, his grandma, used to hand make Halloween costumes for us, and they were always
I remember now.
Yeah. And so she made his Michelangelo costume.
That's
but now
awesome.
it's like I don't know if she just picked one or if that was his favorite. Because like when I think about who my brother is, well, who he was to me when I was a child, because my view of him has changed drastically as an adult. But as a kid, I would have pictured him having like either Leonardo or Raphael as his favorite, just because of his personality type. Like, it makes sense that my favorite is Donatello. It makes sense that that would have been the case as a kid if I had the wherewithal to choose a favorite. But I just don't remember if I did, or if, like you said, it was just sort of an all-encompassing.
I think I remember.
obsession.
Oh, there it is. For me, it's okay. So we can get rid of this marker here. I remember what mine was now. It was Michelangelo.
And I feel like he's a lot of kids' favorites.
Yeah.
Because he's the easiest to relate to as a child.
Right.
Pizza and party and silliness.
Right,
you know?
yeah. Because I remember now. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Because I got a dog when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to name it Michelangelo.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, "We're not naming it Michelangelo," so I ended up naming the dog Angelo. I was like, "All right," I'm like, "That's the closest I get." So, where is the
Where's the
filled in tier for you? Huh. Oh, there it is. You can see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am Lord.
Oh, hey, and then you want to go fuck around with that guy?
Fuck yeah.
Because I know how to
Save
fight those guys
before
now.
you do that.
Yes. We'll go do this first.
Okay.
So by the time we do this, get over there. It'll be time for a quick break, and then I'll be able to load up some weapons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start over. Whoops. We're gonna start over here, like where the tip of the thing is, and then we're gonna load up there.
So what are we
That's a
loading
fire
up on?
one. So the way to fight these guys.
Oh, I see. We are actually going after him.
Yeah.
Okay. For story purposes or just to fuck around and find out?
Just to fuck around and find out.
Cool. I like it. Let's do it.
Because the way to fight these guys, one of the easiest ways to do it is to so you get a rocket shield. Basically, you fuse rockets to several different shields. And then you use those during the fight. And then what you do is you rocket up in the air, and then you bullet time when you pull out your bow, and you basically bonk each of the heads in the eye, and it stuns them.
Okay.
And then you land down,
And then you fuck 'em up.
Yeah, you fuck them up.
Sweet.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
All right.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna have to, like,
Blow me.
yeah, right?
Yeah, so rewatching the cartoon is like reigniting my childhood passion for my turtle boys. Oh god.
I'm like,
Uh-oh.
I'm like, am I gonna did I just come all this way to drown?
Yes. So it would seem. You've got
Well, it's okay. I mean,
thing
it's
down there with the stamina.
this. I could do this.
Yeah. I was looking at the one at the end of the row
Yeah.
above it, but yeah,
Okay.
it's the same shit. There you go.
Yay! I needed hearts anyways. Okay, so we need to go. We need to basically climb this hill. Climbing up that road. How's the song go?
Which one?
Climbing up that road or whatever. Climbing up that hill.
Climbing up that hill. Man, I was so fucking annoyed when that Kate Bush version came. Like, okay, so she did it originally, obviously.
I was like, version? Like,
Sorry. Yeah, wrong word choice. But everybody was like there was a cover that went around that everybody was like obsessed with, and it
the one that probably came out during Stranger Things.
yeah. Well, it pissed me off because Placebo did a cover years and years and years ago that is pristine, and I'm like, y'all don't even remember.
Y'all don't even know.
You didn't even know. Placebo's version is, I actually prefer it to Kate Bush's.
Yeah. There's a few songs that are like that. I'm like, I prefer the cover.
Yeah.
Where the why? It's not even slippery.
That's what she said.
I hope not.
Oh.
You're like, wait a minute.
Fair.
Like,
Fair.
oh yeah. That's how that works.
That's what she said, but it was a bad thing.
Come on, where was it again? I forgot where it was.
It's up towards
it's
the
right here.
top. It's right there.
It's right here, yes.
Yeah.
Up towards the top of this small ridge
right
you're about
there.
to get to.
Up toward the top of your screen. If you, yeah.
So I sent a screenshot of what my mom said to my best friend, and he replied, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
confused too. I don't even know.
So we have learned nothing, is basically what that text is telling us.
Yes.
God, that's frustrating. See, that's why I went with the choice to block, because I knew that I was going to get things like that, and I knew I didn't have the self-restraint to not respond.
Right. There's a lot of context people that are watching are missing, and they're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of stuff. We're having our conversation during the stream, but it's just
Right.
like things are happening, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
apologies.
right, yeah.
There's no details to be had as
Right.
far as that's concerned.
Before you face the Demon King
Get us to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll
And
tell
we'll
the
tell
whole
you
story.
the whole story.
Get us to 1 million, and we'll do a face reveal.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, that's a thing that maybe it would be prudent to ask the people that watch regularly, like,
when I witnessed what the secret
would
stone did to Ganondorf.
it be more entertaining, or would it be more appealing or enticing if we had cameras?
Right.
Still powerful.
Because honestly, a lot of what I get when people are like, oh, you should get cameras, it's simply because I'm a girl.
Right, yeah. We want to see how hot you are. We want to see how
And-
you're dressing. We want to see this and that. It's just like...
And I don't, it's not like I dress up and doll up for this.
Right, yeah. You're literally just like
And I
in
don't-
your pants and
I don't
a
ever
hoodie
want to
and
have to.
you have
And
a
I
blankie.
yeah, and I don't...
You know what'd be really funny? Is if we did get a camera, but there was only one and it was just me.
See,
Then
that would
they
be...
just hear you and they're
that-
just like,
yeah.
but we want to
That
see
would
the
be
girl.
hilarious to me.
Like, no, you get to
But
see
it's
me.
like the other thing too is that, and it was sort of one of my concerns when we started this, was like I like to think that I have a fairly thick skin, but I also have sort of a damaged psyche, and you know, I've had therapy and all of that stuff, and I have a pretty decent handle on my distress tolerance, but people can be very, very cruel. And I generally don't, like, people that don't know me and will never know me, I can pretty much shrug it off and be like, whatever.
Right.
But, you know, and we've been fortunate that we haven't really had anybody that's been super cruel on our socials as far
Right.
as this is concerned. But am I prepared to put myself out there in another way that opens up an avenue for things like that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. Especially if it's really not going to improve the overall
Right.
of what we have going on. If it's not going to drastically bump us in the direction that we want to go, then why do it?
Right. Well, you got to think of like so many
Especially
streamers.
for such a fucking superficial reason.
Yeah. You got to think of a lot of streamers that just don't do stuff like that too.
A lot of them don't.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't.
I am here.
And it's like to do that stuff and have it like actually be appreciated. Like there's a lot that goes into that. You have to have good lighting. You have to have a good camera. You have to have the proper like room set up. Like you really want to watch me sit on the fucking couch?
Well, and that's the thing. Like what exactly?
Like I don't have a studio. Like
Yeah.
we literally do this in the living room.
And what exactly like are you like? It's just my face. There's
Right.
in no world whatsoever would you be seeing anything more than my face
Right.
on the stream.
Right.
So why would that be so much more appealing than just watching what you're watching? Mm-hmm. I guess it's hard for me to.
One thing that's funny is kind of how you pause it. Like you're not going to see anything more on my than my face on the stream. I'm like, but where can we see more? but like, are you leading into something?
No,
like
I was absolutely not leading into anything. I actually don't. I didn't even recall the pause. I didn't hear it myself. I wasn't.
What's the link to your feet finder?
Oh. FindD'sFeet.com.
D's toes. Okay, so
breaky break.
Yep. So we're gonna fly over to this little bridge here. We're gonna get ready to fuck around with Dragon Boy here.
Hydra breath.
Yeah. And then we're gonna see how that's gonna go. But first, I'm gonna save. Good call. Okay.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Weebee's back.
We shall return.